So the template that we're going to be building is going to be this page here. And so what I want to do is walk through what this template has and some of the features. So this is a responsive design template. It's built completely in HTML5, and I'm going to be showing you in this session how we can activate HTML5 for older browsers, especially IE 7 and 8, which have no idea what HTML5 is and can't even render it a little bit. They will just show a blank page. So I'll show you what I've done into this template to make sure that this works all the way back to IE 7 and 8. So what this does, when we open the browser up really wide, you'll see that the design will lock at a maximum width. So there's a maximum width that we don't want this design to go higher than, just to keep the continuity of our composition. And we see this tile in the background when we go above that size. What I'm going to do next is take the browser and collapse this down. Once I get down under the 980 threshold, you'll see a few things happen. All of the elements on the page will become liquid. So the text here in the center, these columns will all start to collapse. The columns take up 1/3 of the width. And then when we hit a certain threshold, which we're hitting right here, we're going to switch the design. We're going to change the graphic used in the header. We're going to change the size of the logo. We're going to take the navigation here and space it out a little bit so that you can tap them with your fingers. This is targeting a screen size that is going to be the maximum width that we have on a lot of tablet devices. So Kindle Fire, a Nook Color, an iPad. And here we're assuming that since the screens are much smaller, we're probably on a tablet, and people are going to use their fingers now to start to navigate. We also have taken the text down here and rearranged where this is positioning. So notice that these promotional graphics now show above the text, and if I open this back up to the wide view, they now show on the side of the text. So this rearranging of the content is something we're doing with CSS as well. And then if I bring the browser down to the smallest size, we do a few more things. We make the heading much smaller. We even have a different composition for our logo, our different signature setup. And then we take the promos, we stack them instead of making them vertical. And then one of the other real tricks here is we take the navigation, move it from the top of the page down to the bottom of the page. And the reason that we do this is on a mobile device, if we were to show the navigation at the top of the page, users will be more likely to click another navigation point, and they'll spend all their time just clicking navigation elements. They won't see that there's content underneath the nav. So on mobile screens, one of the conventions is to put the navigation down at the bottom so people flick through with their fingers or tap a link once they've completed the content. And so what's key about this layout and template is all of these different screen states are captured and delivered to everybody through one set of CSS files and one HTML file. So we don't have to create multiple sets of layouts. So that's what I want to talk about. The other key piece here is that this design also features responsive download. So this means if you hit the exact same HTML with a small screen device, you're only going to download 25 kilobytes of data. If you hit it with a medium screen, you're going to download 44 kilobytes of data. And if you hit it with a large screen or computer, you're going to download 118. So the amount of data that's being transferred is also being controlled by the CSS